That's all right. I'm gonna keep playing until I can get you a win. So you'll see a win on YouTube at some point. But yeah, I had 2 more Chanters left in the deck and 1 Leaf Lurker. So I had a 66% chance to pull that Chanter. And if I pulled that Chanter, I would have been able to Javelin, which would have pulled another Chanter. And then I could have used a Curse, which would have pulled 2 more 0-cost creatures out. And I think we would have won the game. But we pulled the 30% chance instead of the 70. And here we are. I just don't got the Lux. I'm just going to answer his board a whole bunch. At least you went past rank 5, so who cares about wins? That's basically what I go for. I try to hit rank 4. Until I have a reason to really care about rank 5, I'm not going to ever push for it.
I will keep people alive.
Okay. What if you had held on to your Tullius? That is true. The only thing is you don't know, or I don't know, if thinning my deck with Tullius is what allowed me to draw a Journey. I mean, obviously hindsight's 20/20, we have no idea. But there is potential that if we would have not played our Tullius, we would have taken 3-4 extra turns to get to our Journey. I mean, obviously, is it likely that all those cards were there? No, but... nobody really knows. Let nothing through. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to take the 5 damage. I want a card. And I can always Leaf Lurker or Javelin that next turn. On an unrelated note, you mentioned hitting rank 4. Did something special happen? If you hit rank 4, when the month resets, I only go back to rank 5. If I would just sit at rank 5, I go all the way back to rank 9. Just as far as like YouTube content, a lot of the people who watch my YouTube videos would prefer that I play games up at this rank. So I give them what they want. Am I going to get killed by another sweet roll? That's 3 Morkel Gatekeepers that I've fought in the top 6 cards.
Chaos take you.
The forest is my cloak.
Hit rank 4, my personal best. That's a huge... yeah, it's great. So you get your 2 copies of the card, and you get to stay at rank 4 for rank 5 for next season, which is pretty great in my opinion. Congratulations, by the way. That's no small feat.
There's a plan. There's always a plan. Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
9 is kind of lame because there's a lot of newbies. Yeah, 9 to 5 isn't that hard. I think getting from 5 to 4 is the hardest rank in the game. And then after that, like, if you can hit rank 5, you can hit Legend. It's just a matter of wanting to play enough to do so. Hey, it's Brynjolf. I'm not going to attack just yet, but I am going to play the Hive Defender in case he gets incredibly lucky and top decks that Charger. Fell the Mighty is good for him. Mummify is great for him. Three, 6, 8. I'm gonna hit him a little bit. I'm not gonna give him a second card. We have a very reactive hand. have no patience for the grind of legends if I hit 4 and I feel like it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm at. Hit rank 4 and just kind of hang out the rest of the month. Guess we start beating this guy down a little bit. Split our lanes. I do want to start getting into arena a lot more. I feel like arena is like super balanced and super fun. So he's going all in on a corpse curse. Or that.
You will foil my plan.
Alright, we got 3 answers in hand. We should be able to answer pretty much whatever this guy plays.
It would appear that dinner is served.
It would appear that dinner is served.
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
There's nowhere they can hide. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Okay.
My fight is done.
Yep, I think we got this. Pretty sure that guy was playing the Mirror Monk. Oh yeah, I don't mind combo decks in general. It's just, since Journey and Tullius are both neutral cards, anything that isn't like an aggressive deck nowadays is just slow deck playing Journey and Tullius. So like, whereas if they had colors attached to them, you'd at least see different types of slow decks. But now it's literally just slow deck trying to play Journey and Tullius. It's become like too ubiquitous. There's no like uniqueness to the end games anymore with slow decks. Like Rage Archer used to be, they clear your lane, start playing big stuff, and then they keep raging you or break through with rage, stuff like that. That was your worry there. Support Mage just kind of grinded you out and locked you out of value. Control Mage started hitting you with big bombs on the board with the Odas and stuff like that. Scout hit you with Blood Magic Lord into Parth. Everything had their own kind of unique end game. Whereas now, everything kind of has blended into the same end game. And it feels like you're playing the same decks, even when you're playing against different colors. Which is unfortunate because I think this game does a really good job of making each class kind of feel like it has an identity. But some of that identity gets stripped away when everyone's playing the same exact combo.
The waters of life.
Is this Ramp Spell Sword? Let's see if we can't thin our deck twice. So would you change Tullius' conscription from neutral to a color? See, this is where I'm a little bit torn. Because Tullius' conscription on its own, I think, is a great idea. It's a incredibly expensive late game option for aggressive decks to kind of flood the board all over again. But then also for control decks, it's a way to thin your deck and make sure you're drawing your late game threats. So I don't even know if I necessarily would change Tullius' conscription at all. I think if I were to change anything about the combo, I would probably change I'd probably change Journey. Either make Journey, if you decide that like Sorcerer is going to be your de facto graveyard deck, make Journey a Sorcerer card. I'd probably still also change Journey a little bit. I said this back when Journey was first released. Even before Tullius was a thing, I thought Journey was broken just because it's too good for the cost. So if I made any adjustments, I would probably make an adjustment to Journey before I made an adjustment to anything else.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Like, honestly, Journey's good enough on its own if it did either or. Like, if it shuffled your whole discard pile back in and gave you +5/+5, but didn't reduce your mana cost, it'd still be broken. And if it only reduced your mana cost but didn't give +5/+5, I still think it'd be broken. That's how good of a card I think Journey is.
Justice of Akatar!
So I hope they don't do anything to Tullius' Conscription, because I think it's a cool, versatile card that both mid-range and control decks can make great use out of, and it really makes you think about how you want to thin your deck and stuff like that. So I think that's awesome. Hissgrove? One, two, three, four. But, oh no, Chanter's not dead yet. I think I'm gonna wait for Chanter to die.
Justice of Akatar!
So next turn we'll trade into that, and then we'll play Journey, and then try and Tullius the turn after.
Justice of Akatar! I will prepare something special for them.
I might have to actually Manticora this next turn.
By our service we honor kind.
That's interesting. I want to save these last two for Tullius. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by cheesecakes a lot tonight.
You must be cleansed.
Okay.
You can't escape.
Believers shall flock to our noble cause.
Okay. Hopefully he can't kill this Chanter. I think I still have another card or two that should be reduced. Whew! Never mind. Sorry I even mentioned killing the Chanter.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
You are
I was a little dumbfounded that that just happened to me. But I think that's the perfect game to end on.